Hello everybody, I'm Count Christo, and welcome back. This is the light of the East, and we just lost our entire army because I'm bad, and I can never ever resist sending condottieri to people, even when I keep them drilling, and then get them all stack wiped. So, where are we doing it? What are we attacking? That's the question. We're raising our new army. It's cost us a pretty penny, but we're making plenty of money right now. 3 ducats off trade. Nice little production income from our some cloth, some linen. Greater nobles demand privileges. No, probably. Lose discipline and get more stuff, or 25% chance to use stability. 25% of the time, it never happens. Excellent. Excellent. Attack everyone. Duh. I mean, it's a solid strategy. We're in a target-rich environment. That I cannot deny. I'm not going to marry you, because you're one of the people I might want to attack. Malix, how often am I getting a favour with you? 3 years, yeah, I thought so. There's our centralization and our autonomy change. That will help with our income. Helping crush down our burgher-controlled provinces after I hand out their autonomy. Naples has declared war on Athens. That's unfortunate. Naples is kind of encroaching on my Greece. But they tend to get nothing out of this land because it's just going to stay at 100% autonomy. So maybe we'll be able to claw things back. We'll see. We will see. I didn't put this in here, which let me do that. Okay. Who are we going to attack? I just don't know. We are making a decent amount of money. I don't know who to... I don't know. Hello, Tiraj. Hello, Sol. I mean, this is who I want to attack, but I just don't think we can take those 3 guys out, especially not after we just lost, like, 6,000 manpower because we're a total moron. Do I want to pay full legitimacy? We are losing legitimacy right now. Why am I losing so much legitimacy? Because we just have nothing raising it. Oh, God, what a terrible heir. Immediately drown him in the Bosphorus. I will appoint a new favourite, and sure, I will make a generous donation. Oh, nice. They've added little tips, things to this. What's plus skill mean? What on earth does that mean? Okay, well, we'll go with admin, obviously, but what the heck does plus skill mean? I'm going to ask in the Discord. What's skill in this context? We'll see what the MNT devs have to say. I think it means they have plus skill. Thank you. That's extremely helpful. We'll go with the admin one. 636. Save the game in case it crashes. What a heck of a roll. Oh, that's why you send your crap kids swimming in the Bosphorus, ladies and gentlemen. Parenting lessons with Count Christo. So my work's having this conference at the moment, and there's a Discord for it, and I've just joined it with my normal Discord account. So if any of my colleagues are currently watching because my Discord account is linked to my Twitch, I'm not sure what to say at that point, but don't, maybe? Alright, why did I just lose money? Oh, yes, because we give a generous gift. What if you go for Switzerland and you don't have the Bosphorus? There's plenty of lakes in Switzerland you could drown your kids in. It means better stats. You get better MP monarch points. Yeah, but the other ones give better monarch points as well. I know where you work. Yes, I'm not. I mean, it's fairly public information. Like, people know my name, and I have a LinkedIn profile under my own name. So, toss them off a mountain. Tossing them off a mountain does seem more Switzerland-y, doesn't it? Treachery within the family. No! My beautiful son! I will not listen to such lies. No. No, he can't betray me. He's a glorious, beautiful child who would never do anything wrong. He wouldn't dare. He just wouldn't dare. Oh, he did. Well, at least we got a 4-4-4, which is still pretty good, but that's frustrating. We get a great heir, and then you tell. I mean, why would he do that? We literally just said, like, like 3 weeks ago, we're like, you son of all my sons, I choose you to be my favorite over my previous one. And then I guess he's just like, oh well, sorry, Dad, I already had this plot that was kind of, you know, already in the works. And I think I'm just gonna carry that through. You can't just let them win. Because the stats are randomized when the revolt is created. So you can't just do that, sadly. But we're going to be able to crush this revolt pretty easily. So it shouldn't be too much a problem. Too much of a problem. We can introduce our new heir. Give him extra claim strength. He's already got a strong claim, so that should be fine. I'm not going to spend the money. Need the money to regain our poor army. So for those of you watching on Twitch, I rented out my whole army as condottieri to Caraman and then got them stack wiped because I kept them drilling even after they were rented out as condottieri. Because I am a smart man. I always do that. And it's always a terrible idea. But I always do it. What are you drinking, Christo? Why, thank you for asking. Not that anybody did. I'm drinking an excellent Merlot Grenache blend of red wine, and it's extremely good. I can highly recommend. Any Merlot Grenache is pretty much top stuff. Now I'm drinking tea. I can also recommend getting more screens. I really like having OBS and the Twitch and Discord on 3 different screens, as well as the game on another one. It's quite the experience, let me tell you. I play the stream. So Twitch chat is watching at 720p and struggling to read. Fair enough. Fair enough. It is 1440p because of my, I say new monitor, but I've had it for like 6 months at this point. I gave it to myself in the summer as a kind of quarantine present. Does make it quite hard to read the text, I'm afraid, but it's just the way it's going to be. Alright, got one of them. The other one we should be able to stack wipe here. There goes another kind of 2,000 manpower, but yeah, it's not the worst thing. I'd kill for a 3rd monitor. I mean, they're not very expensive. If you have the, you know, the HDMI or DisplayPort slots, they're pretty cheap. We have a hostile siege? No, that's the one we just relieved. Okay. They're I mean, you can get a fine monitor because your second monitor doesn't have to be like, you know, gaming quality. You can get a fine monitor for like 70 quid. You've only got a laptop. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, Serbia. We need to go to war with Serbia. Oh, Serbia lost some of its vassals. No, it didn't. Why aren't they all showing? They are. What was I looking at? I don't know. Any of you disloyal? No, they're all loyal right now. I mean, we could... Right, our army's back up to size. We could go to war with Serbia, but I feel like we would lose. How are they doing tech-wise? I mean, these are little kind of titchy nations. They have got tech 6, so... If they were all at tech 5, I would consider it, but... I just don't think it would be prudent right now to go after them. Which basically means, I don't know, I mean, there's nothing's going to break the deadlock down here in all likelihood. These guys are just going to stay allied to each other. A din... Oh no, okay, here's what breaks the deadlock. You declare on a din that calls in Sarahan, and that's it. And these guys can't join because they like a din too much, because they're married to a din. Okay. Just kill Bulgaria. We actually allied Bulgaria. We're not kind of big fans of them, but they're useful as a kind of temporary northern buffer while we clean up this area, basically. I think it's going to be a din and Sarahan. Probably. Bulgaria is strong until they have their fragmentation event. Yeah, they're relatively powerful. I think that is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go to war here against these two. Just me against them. Because they have no... Oh, they do have some cav now. They didn't earlier. With 6,000 men... I don't mind our odds. We could hop into these highlands. Occupy this. Make this the war goal. Defend in the highlands. Yeah, we're going to try it. We're going to try it. And we might have to raise estate levies, but that's fine, because our estates freaking love us. Because we gave them all this extra land that we yoinked off the Romans. Not the Romans, sorry, the Byzantines. We're using the anachronistic name just to be more insulting. Because they are, of course, our cursed enemy. These Nicaean pretenders that lie across the Sea of Mara, across the Bosphorus. We will show them where their pretensions lead. It's going to be a tough war. Do you guys have... Yeah, they both have Tech 6. Nice, conversion done. It's super cheap, so I'm going to keep trying these conversions even though they're pretty slow, dude. They're pretty slow. Hot takes being had in chat. The Ottomans were the first Roman Empire. The one based in Rome was fake. I like it. So we're not going to full call Sarahan so that it doesn't get these guys in. No! Who have you allied? These gits. How about if I declared on them? Yeah, full call the din. But now we've got freaking these guys in. How about you? Okay, there's the war. Without a full call on these guys. Yeah, so we're going to take some land here, and it's going to be really expensive because it's not going to be full called, but that's how we spin it. Yeah. And do we get Hamid to help just for ease? Is there a level 1 port down here? No. Nice little salt mine. Yeah, we do. Just conserve our man packs. We're going to go against the Romans again in a second. Sorry. Byzantines. Oh, they've immediately hired regiments. That's unfortunate. We will heavily restrict looting. And we had no choice. So as soon as these guys lock, I'm going to go and crush them. We should catch them. We're going to be there on the 5th. We're not catching them. Okay. Well, I'll finish this siege then. Oh, they trained up some new units. New units who we might... Yeah, we are going to be able to stack right them before they arrive. Okay, good. Okay, we have an offer of some dudes. Sirhan is offering us up some units. I mean, we are... We are badly outnumbered? Did you just lose all your men? Did I not call you in? I swear I called you in. I don't think I want to pay 9 ducats and 0.5 ducats a month for these guys. Well... No, you know what? I do. I do want to do that. So let me spend less money on less manpower. It seems good. That seems like a prudent move. There's our stability. You ever want to know how to raise the stability of your nation, kids? Declare war on your neighbors. This one simple trick ruling classes don't want you to know. Increase your nation's stability with this one simple trick. Core provinces done. Good. Sleep well, Sol. Okay, good. Allies having a good time down here. War is fun, teaches the kids. I didn't say it was fun. I just said it aided internal stability. Okay, keep looting here. They're going to grab the war goal. Hopefully these guys get pieced out after, you know, bleeding for me. That would be convenient. Abrogate the Gatasuli fief. Where is that? Aldardenzi, here. Gives us less tax, sorry, more tax, but less mission strength and less manpower. I'm fine with that. We can keep that. I'm fine with more tax. Okay. Nice little short session of relaxing EU4. That's what you need after a day of a conference. Just a little bit of EU4. I'm gaining 94 manpower a month. Wow, that sucks. That's just straight up bad. I wonder if the tribes have enough to give us any men. No, sadly not. Is Paradox Interactive a good investment? I know very little about stocks, so I don't know. You tried Ambanar? Yeah, I did. I played as some dwarves. It was alright, but... all mods except MEIOU and taxes change EU4 in too janky a way for me. Like, they do it in a way that doesn't feel like an overhaul. It just feels like kind of tacking stuff on. And I just don't like it. It just doesn't feel like my EU4. Whereas MEIOU and taxes feels like a completely other game. Ambanar just feels like kind of slightly janky EU4. You don't think MEIOU and taxes is janky? It's to me, it sincerely doesn't feel like janky EU4. It just feels like a different game. So, fun story about Paradox Interactive stock. My mum bought a bunch of Paradox Interactive stock while I was working for them, like 3 years ago, and it did badly for a while. But it recently went green again. So, I think in the long term, Paradox Interactive is a good investment. Their recent releases have been very successful. Like, you know, Stellaris was one of their biggest releases. I think it remains their most played game. CK3 was really well received. I have to imagine they'll have other games. You know, and the trend is good. Sure, Imperator sucked, but it sold plenty well. I bet they made plenty of money off Imperator. Like, not as much as they might have expected, because they're not going to have the huge number of DLC sales that they could have expected if they'd made it, you know, a good video game. But I bet they'll have made easily back their profits just based on the initial sales. Their costs based off the initial sales. But, so yeah, maybe. But I know nothing. Not nothing, but I know very little about investing. So I'm not going to give any concrete advice. Yeah, you know, it's a good. That's true. You know, a good stock to buy is CD Projekt Red. Again, I know nothing about investing, so don't take this too seriously. But I feel like that stock's pretty badly undervalued, considering it basically got devalued on the back of a you know, a rocky launch for a game that sold extraordinarily well. And when profits are through the roof and share price is down, that seems like a good moment. But they had a massive cyber attack. I saw something about that on Reddit, but it was unconfirmed. It was on a subreddit called Gaming Leaks or something, which is not the kind of place I get reliable use from. Isn't it illegal to give financial advice in the UK if not qualified? I think if you give financial advice and say that you are you can't claim to be a financial advisor because that's a protected term, like doctor or lawyer. You can't say you're a financial advisor, but I think you can give, I don't know, but I think you can give advice. I mean, it would be very odd if you couldn't give advice, as long as you aren't claiming to be a financial advisor, right? Like if I told my fiance, hey, I bought this stock and it seems to be doing pretty well, and I've done my due diligence and it seems good, you should buy some. If it was illegal to do that, I would be very surprised. Banana. Looks like this is going to be an easy war. We can just trap them in Lesbos. This is Lesbos, right? Lesbos? Sorry, not Lesbos. This island here just gets renamed. Boom, boom, boom. They'd have to siege both sides of this to get out, so. Are you going in? You shouldn't go in. Oh, we have freaking war dynamism again. I did relent and let war dynamism give me this province so that I could take these two in the peace deal, because there was the whole like no occupied forts nonsense. But nah. Oh well. Oh well. I have 4 subscribers on Twitch. That's surprising. I haven't streamed in like 6 months. Chav, have any of you played Steel Division? It's really good. The Paradox published 1, and then the sequel came out a while later. Steel Division 44 is better than 2. Is 44 the Normandy one? Like the first game? Why is it better? Is it better just, did you just like the historical context better? Or is it like gameplay reasons for it to be better? Bum, bum. How are you taking so long to win this siege? Can I, let's speed things along. Send our fleet south to give a bit of a blockade. GDPR leak was confirmed and they won't give in to demands. Jesus. Well, that's pretty intense. Yeah, maybe don't buy CDPR stock right now. Well, let's see. How's this is a good way to pass the time while a siege happens. Let's check out CD Projekt Red's stock price. Yeah, it's down 5% today. Yeah, it took like a 10 Polish lira. It's lira, right, in Poland? Plunge when that got announced. But yeah, I should have bought it right after Cyberpunk's release, because it went up like 20% after the initial down. Zolty? What's lira? Polish is Zolty. Zolty is a good name. Province gained. No! No cheesy mechanics. Lira. Where is Lira? Lira is Italian in World War II. Lira. Oh, it's Turkey. Turkey. Okay. And Lebanon and Syria. Yeah, Turkey is where I was thinking of. Bum ba ba dum bum ba ba dum bum 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 bum. No Orthodox people in my court. We are impious, so it would be very sensible for me to allow them in. Are these guys just going to repeatedly throw themselves to their death and cost me a war score here? Seems like foolishness. Turkey and Italy before Euro. Okay, cool. Why did Turkey and Italy before Euro have the same name for their currency? Is that like a Latin hangover that stuck around in Rome and then passed to the Ottomans or something? Hey, we actually won. Nice. We should stack wipe, right? Because of the boats. Yeah. Nice. It's actually a slightly different name. Okay. Do. All right, you gonna win the siege yet? We want to move on. Want to win this war. All right, so it might be a different route then if it's spelled differently. All right, finished improving with Bulgaria. How you doing, Serbia? Come on, Serbia. End up in a war, and then let me capitalize on it. That's the dream. All right, 43%. We're getting there. We're getting there. Excuse me. There we go. All right, Hudavendigar. 100 aggressive expansion. Jesus. So I might just take Hudavendigar itself because it's a producing place. Like it's got you know, it's got a workshop. I think I will take just Hudavendigar. Or actually, you know what? Let's just break their alliances. Who are you playing as? We're playing as the Ottoman, the light in the east, the nation that will herald in the rebirth of the Islamic Golden Age. Oh, they're our rival. Okay, yeah, in that case, we'll definitely just humiliate war reps, take cash, break alliances. Lira is derived from the livre, which was the currency of France for about 1,000 years. Good to know. Okay. We'll take the humiliate, get a bunch of power projection, get some more monarch points, and then I am going to take this even though we have no connection to it, which might seem foolish, and might be foolish. And then we're also going to declare on you now, I think. I'm going to do it with my regiments down here. And can I call you in again? No. I'm going to do it with estate levies. Are you going to conquer all the Muslim lands? Like going into North Africa and into Iberia? No, our expansion in Europe is limited to historical Ottoman borders, which I believe I have an image for. No, I took it down. Okay. Historical Ottoman borders in Europe, including around here. So we won't be able to have this bit, I think. But we can have subjects own the bits that we don't directly own. I think I will let this battle play out. Wait, why would I? Just retreat. There's no reason to let it play out. Why aren't I retreating? Hello? Thank you. Ah, it's a good old month tick input lag. You saw the image? Weren't quite sure. Fair. I think, yeah, I'm not gonna... I will probably conquer all the way over here, but then we'll have, like... Yeah, sure, exactly. What chat's saying. We can just have Al-Andalus reformed and holding Iberia for us. We'll probably have a couple of marches in the fullness of time. One of which will be Iberia. One of which will be Italy. One of which will be like Hungary. I think that would be cool, having like 3 powerful European marches as buffer states between our, you know, massively wealthy Egyptian, Turkish, Greek lands and the Europeans. Because I expect like France to be a late game enemy, because we're not going to go against them, and maybe, you know, Bohemia or Austria, you know, depending on what happens in the HRE. And, you know, Castile, because it's going to take us a heck of a long time to conquer all the way along here. And I'm not going to, like, rush to vassalize Granada or something like that. We're going to play it in a fairly kind of coherent roleplay way. It's going to be bold of us to declare war on it right now. Very bold indeed. But I think we could pull it off. What do you reckon, chat? Give me some odds. Because I'm going to make the war goal mountains, which is always good. Oh, I could actually get you in if I declared directly on Deek. And if I full call a din, it's just the same lot. And if I full call you, it's just the same lot. Okay, well, let's... Oh, but it's conquest, so I do it down here. Nuts. Oh, but that's fine. That's fine. I can just piece you out first. Yeah. Okay. And then at the end of the month, I should get the war goal on these guys. I hope you vassalize the 2 Romanian principalities. Well, we'll own them, right? I think, based on the map. Move the capital to Herivos. No, not till I own Constantinople. We will take the stability. And we will now declare this war. I will promise them land, and then I will not give it to them. They can suck an egg. We will full call both these guys. I will save just because I think I have the alliance network figured out, but I don't like I don't want to save scum through bad events, but through just like misreading things. That's no fun. Sultan of Rum, Finique. Oh, you can't call people into Sultan of Rum wars. Nuts. Okay, well, we'll take a normal war because I do need the help. Honestly. We'll call them both. March straight in here. They'll flip to hostile. There they go. And yeah, we don't have the numbers, but we I think we can. Give me partial military support. Partial military support. So 2 more guys that I can rush south. Hopefully the forts here will hold them. They'll siege down. They'll probably win a couple of sieges here. We'll restrict looting because we already have a morale advantage. They do have a fort here. That's unfortunate. I wasn't sure they did. Should probably have declared on a din then. No, because I probably couldn't have got hammered in on my side if I'd gone against a din. Why are you still there, you morons? Let's see what we can do navies wise. Yep, we can get some blockades up. I want to catch their estate levies if possible. I think we try and knock out a din and don't actually take anything from them in this war. Because they have 3 provinces without forts. Like if I could just siege those down and then bail out of here, that seems real good. Ooh, please stay sieging in the mountains. Please do that. Oh baby, we caught them. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they don't get a mountains penalty, but neither do we, right? Never mind, they got a penalty, but only -1? What? Why? Why would they get a -1 penalty? Can't rival the Romans anymore. You know what? That makes a whole lot of sense. There they go. Boom! Stack wipe. I will immediately go for this mountain siege. Where you going? Where you going? Okay. Should be able to cruise in here without too much trouble. And grab some quick sieges here while they're messing around in our home territory. And get those blockades up. Start getting some war exhaustion caused. Okay. We do need to obviously go after the war goal at some point here. You know what? We can tell our ally to go after the war goal. If they could grab that for us, that would be amazing. But, like, am I going to be able to knock you out with 100%? Yeah, easily, in fact. Nice. Very nice indeed. And then once they're out, we can probably siege down Surahan, because I don't really care about this stuff down here. Did you get in the GME thing? No. No, I did not. I followed the narrative, which was interesting. And, It'll be interesting to see what if anything comes of the Senate hearings. But no, I was not fiscally in. So the question is, if we'll call that in, do we want to take land off them? Because if we do, we might want to keep them in the war, even if it means we have to fight 6,000 extra men. No, we should definitely knock them out of the war. Bum, 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 bum. I could actually knock them out and take land from them. If we just take this fort. Let's try that. Let's try that. Maybe we're actually gonna be able to get the whole coast in this war, which should be really sweet. Honestly, that's a lot more than I expected. You know, I felt the beginning of this episode, I felt like we were in a deadlock. It was gonna be really tough to get out of. Now suddenly, look at all this beautiful Sunni land getting integrated into the one true Sultan of Rum. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I can't deny it. Another tech level, warships, sure thing. I do have a pretty severe tech penalty. What? We don't have meritocracy. That must be a 3.0 thing. Banking is spreading in Izmit and Constantinople. Oh well, we'll get there. You are? Yes, I could tell from your many comments on the subject. Good luck. Depending on when you got in, you have terrible, terrible odds. But I wish you all the very best. Do we have enough boats for a barrage? No. You're getting in today? I'd say that would be a questionable decision. But hey, if you like gambling, don't let me stop you. Alright, a quick little surrender of Tyre would be really helpful. Am I crazy? Isn't Tyre down here? I guess there's more than one. Oop, hello. We're probably not going to win that fight. So I think I'll piece these guys Din out if it definitely looks like we're going to lose it. But if we could just win this 14% chance, that would be amazing. We do have more cav and a tech advantage and a lot of morale advantage. I never brought my extra guys in. All right. Well, come on. Just win the siege. Ah. We're not going to win this fight, but we might be able to delay long enough that these guys can get down here, which would be great. We actually might win this fight. No, they're getting reinforced. The discipline advantage and the morale advantage and the tactics advantage are pretty sweet. But we've got to get out of there, and now, come on, just win the 35. You didn't give me the 17. That's fair. That's fair. It's honestly, it's no hard feelings. But give me the 35. No, that's unfortunate. But they're not immediately attacking me, which is surprising. Does it matter if they relieve this siege? No, honestly, like not at all. How far are you running? Just to Izmit, okay. Okay. Do I want to attack him here? Yeah, sure. Might divert them from going after here. Win the siege though. At 49, we didn't win. Are you kidding me? All right, bring these guys down. Come on. At 71%. It'll be personal if you don't give me the siege at 41%. Sorry, 71%. Come on now. Be reasonable. Be reasonable here. They are reinforcing that fight, as am I. You didn't give it to me at 71. Are you out of your mind? We are not going to lose this fight. And then we immediately lose it. And now they're coming here. Oh, that's so annoying. Can we win against 4.8 with Hamid's troops? No, unfortunately. All right, so you got to go. I can't take any lands. Just give me a cash then. Give me a portion of the cash. and we'll be out of your way. Oh, but it's still... Why didn't I get black flagged? Excuse me? Hello? Where's my black flag? No! The war that looked so promising is turning against me. But fortunately for me, I have a bunch of manpower. So, give me another cav and, like, 5 more infantry. And then let's just show these schoolboys how to war. Alright. Does the mod make the units smaller? No, I am playing on a 1440 screen, which is why it looks small. If it's too small, I suggest you spend far too much money on a much larger screen. And then it will be the right size. Forehead. Well, that's annoying. We aren't going to get quite the whole coast, which does include a din, which is a, you know, there's some salt here, there's some stuff going on, but what you going to do? 3 years' time, we're ready for another war with the good old Byzantines. And our army is going to be well over force limit if I let these guys finish recruiting, and we've kind of got it handled without them, so I'm actually going to cancel almost all of them. You get full cash refund, I think, on training troops. It's just buildings that you have to do in the first 30 days, right? Or first 5%, or... I'm not actually sure. Alright. Easy win here. Rolling down here. Nice. Nice. Why would you go to a din? I hear they're terribly noisy over there. That's a pretty good joke. That's a clever joke there. Funny man. Alright, what do we got here? We got 2 galleys, so I can send some more down here. That hammered troop, those hammered troops are absolutely doomed. So let's actually, let's do something I never do and go and help our ally. You got any new allies to replace your old? Nope. I'll just keep it that way for the next 14 years, and that'll be amazing. Yep, there goes the hammered troops on the war goal. Oh well, didn't reinforce them fast enough. That's on me, honestly. Give me a temple. God, I can't think of the word. It's so embarrassing. What was the name? Mosque. I could just read it off the screen. Give me a new central mosque in Izmit, please. Hey, they backed off that attack. Maybe because they saw my guys moving. In which case, we should probably make sure they don't move up here, cause problems. How could it possibly take me so long to think of the word mosque? It's embarrassing. Alright. War goal ticking down. Hudavendigar stripped of allies. They'll get new ones, but oh well. Bit more production efficiency. You love to see it. They're coming in here again. And they're locked this time. I wonder if they'll survive long enough for my guys to arrive. Yes? No. I think no. Oh, it's going to be close. I'm going to commit to the fight. I'll probably regret it. Hudavendigar is really annoying to siege down level 3 hill fort. It's actually level 2. They appear to have changed it so that castles just give 1 fort level per rather than 2 now. Which is interesting. It's an interesting change. Burst is still 3 because it has load fortifications plus it's a capital, right? Do you desire this province? Surely not, right? They do a bit. Well, I hope they give me control of it because I'd like to take these 2 in this war. Because this is kind of as far east as I want to go for now. Because there's a port here. And then once we finish building like at least the level 1, maybe level 2 port, both here and in Rhodes and here, then we'll be ready to kind of conquer further down here with a nice communication network getting down there. If the garrison is 9,000, it's a level 3 port. Is it actually just calculated from the garrison? You mean if like the garrison modifier was higher, it would make it a level 3 fort? Is that true? I think that's true. And yeah, Hudavendigar is definitely level 2. Not least because there's 2,000 garrison. I'm pretty sure Fort Garrison does nothing except for sorties and assaults. I mean, it's derived partly from the fort level because a level 1 fort gives 2,000. No, you're right. It's derived directly from the fort level. Yeah. So, but if there was a modifier on it, that wouldn't matter. Like if you had a plus 50% troop count modifier, it wouldn't make a level 2 fort a level 3 fort. Yeah. Yeah. That's how it works. Do. Bum. Venice and Constantinople still take the cake. Yeah, Constantinople's kind of nuts. It's a level 8 freaking fort right now. But you know the AI, they'll probably leave it unmaintained or something, and then let us yoink it off them. One has to imagine that they will get that event eventually, and of course make the wrong choice. Is Venice a high level? I never actually took a look. It's level 4. Is there a special thing? I think so. Building a great edifice. Or is it something to do with the defensiveness? Yeah, 50% local defensiveness from the Venetian Lagoon. Fair enough. Pretty sure if I take stuff off you directly, it's the same aggressive expansion, it just costs more dip points. Yeah. Okay, well, that's what I want. Minus 17, but as soon as the battle ends, it's going to be positive. Where's the ongoing battle? Ah, yeah. No need to fight to the death with their galleys, so I'll just retreat from this fight. Oh no, my 0.1 war score. Yeah, I'll be having your whole country, please. Thank you. Yoink. Excellent. You guys can come south. Why am I hostile to Karaman? Excuse me? Because Karaman and Teak are fighting on the same side, which means the whole thing is red. Yeah. Fair enough. Definitely. What do you mean heathen temples? Excuse me? Hello, Surhan. Why were you allowing Orthodox Christians to run your temples? What are you playing at, man? See, you deserved to be taken down. You were sinning. Which is not literally, it's literally not sinning, is it? Because you're meant to allow the children of the book or whatever. But as far as we're concerned, it's sinning. I have my own imams, and when I tell them at sword point to say that it's sinning, they say it's sinning. I go, it's sinning. That's how it works. I also think in this campaign, I'm going to build a network of forts to lower the number of local fortifications we have. But, yeah. I'd posit the defensiveness of Venice doesn't matter whatsoever. In order to get troops, they have to defeat their navy. Yeah, but it allows Venice's allies time to respond. I'm allied to you, please respond. And it also gives longer attrition. I think they have 110% defensiveness. That means you're going to take almost more than double the attrition you would otherwise take sieging their province. And assuming you have the manpower to keep your army supplied at the same size. It also means if you're Venice, you can let an army go and sit on your capital and then intentionally move your navy out of the way and let them go there, and then have them sit there and suffer attrition and lock them in. See you, comment. Sorry? No, don't be sorry. You can watch on YouTube if you want, or you can not, and either way is A-okay by me. You'll come back when you get GME to 10k. Yeah, have fun with that. Okay. Another core, good. We're just gonna wrap up this war, I think, and then probably call it a day. I'm doing shorter streams recently, just trying to keep the old throat functioning. Hamid is an absolute beast. Nothing can stop them charging headlong into the enemy. Think about the enemies being the AI rather than the player. Yeah, the ally relief time thing is still very important. You know, if you're allied to Castile and you're Venice fighting Austria, it's going to take Castile a long time to marshal our troops and get over here. So the defensiveness can still be tactically useful. Speaking of Venice, the guy just died. No defensiveness against old age, huh? Got some unrest. Not much though. Quite a bit down here. We're probably gonna have to face a revolt down here. We knew we were gonna have to because of this crappy fishing port. How much would it cost to give me a trade wharf? You know what? We're actually gonna build a trade harbor here, because Rhodes, your port is on this sea zone, right? Does anyone happen to know off the top of the head which side of this line that port is meant to be? I think it's this side. Because you want one major port per sea zone for communication efficiency. Which means actually we probably won't make it Ionia. We'll probably make it Chaldiki. Because I'm pretty sure going Constantinople to Chaldiki to Rhodes is identical to Constantinople to Ionia to Rhodes. Because I'm not sure about that though, actually. I'm going to check. Because I'm pretty sure what it actually counts is like through the sea zone. And the distance from the sea zone to the edge is always the same. But I'm not sure. And I can't read, for God's sake, don't say go and read the code, which I would normally do, because I cannot read the communication efficiency code. Not even a little. And then over here, do we want this to be the port? Because if that's correct, if it's just like into the sea zone, into here, maybe we want it over here. It's a bigger province to start with. In fact, might want it. Well, no, estuaries don't help communication efficiency. It's just ports of various sizes. There's a certain irony of an island called Rhodes being only accessible through the sea. Yes, I suppose there is, isn't there? Who are we blockading that we shouldn't be? You, right, because we smacked you. We smacked you into lack of rivalry. And apparently we've exceeded Venice as well. Fair enough. No more embargoes for us. If Byzantium could stop selling all of their trade power to Genoa, that would be great. It's probably who's got it, right? Yeah, looks like. Yeah, Constantinople trade privileges with Genoa. You've gotten Constantinople to Trebizond direct loot with level 2 forts, but not with other countries with this distance infrastructure. I doubt it's wonky, to be honest. I bet it's always mathematically correct. It's just that the sum is odd. I suppose that's what you mean by wonky. Like that the actual maths itself is bizarre. But yeah, I'll ask in the M&T Discord. They reckon, this is just guessing, but they reckon the plus skill is just like random category or a better personality trait, which is plausible. Could be that we'd have a better personality trait if we picked that. There's the victory, and there's the peace deal. Inconsequential coalition. Boom goes the dynamite, and we can only rival the Mamluks. No, we can rival Bulgaria actually. Huh. Well, we're not gonna do that just yet. They wanted to give me trade power. All right, sure. Excuse me. They refused after they just said they would do it. Treacherous dogs. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm going to call it a day here. In the next episode, War with the Romans returns, and we will take Chaldiki and Thessalia and Magnesia, and then potentially the Serbian Empire is going to get destroyed. It should be good. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye bye.